Alright, welcome everybody to PSGL F4. I am alone in the booth today, and I am Demon, as you all know, the voice of F4 and GT Sport. Today we have an interesting race with one race left after today. We have a very, very tight championship battle. It has Hulk leading the points with 73, Grumpy in second with 64, Game Freaker and Betrayer are tied with 58, Steba and Lars are tied with 52, and Praga has 48, but Praga is not here. It is his birthday, so happy birthday, Praga. Hope you're enjoying your day. That eliminates Praga from championship contention. So only the top 6 have a chance to win the championship, mathematically, right now. And with it being so close, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and only 11 cars in the lineup today, it looking like all the championship contenders will be scoring points, unless they have a very big mistake. So we are live from Brazil today, just as we were for GT Sport on Wednesday. It was an all Brazil week for PSGL, all of their divisions. Let me pause this. Hello, Hake. Good luck tonight, sir. Looks like a dry quali, which is good because, you know, being close to the rainforest, it does rain in Brazil. Dry for both. Good to hear. It'll be a quick race then. Get a quick race, quick interviews in, and then go to work. My last night of 4 nights in a row. Who's the first one out? It looks like a Haas. Probably Joseph? Oh no, Lars. Strange pit road here. Kind of like winds around and yeah. I lost so much time yesterday in the pits because this thing went on forever and I was trying not to hit the walls. Alright, while he's out on his out lap, I'm going to share the link in the chats. No, I don't want YouTube TV. Yes, AMS, only 11 tonight. I'm not going to predict who finishes 11th, but there's one person here that's had really bad luck all season. I just noticed Steba's not here. So that kind of ruins Steba's chances in the championship as well. So, yeah. So copy link. The only person who could win the title tonight is Hulkenberger. He has a 9-point lead. So if he outscores Grumpy by 8. But with everybody getting points practically to start, that's going to be a harder task than usual. Last week, Grumpy got stuck in the back with some damage and stuff, so was not a good week for Grumpy last week. Hopefully he bounces back this week. Would be great to see top 2 or top 3 fighting down to the last lap for the championship. Alright, so Lars pulls it in. Go on board Hulk, the championship leader. With a 107.6 on the supers. Go to Game Freaker. as he's coming across the line now with a 108.1. He is on the supers as well. Yeah, I know AMS. I mean, I like all the guys in F4. They're good to me. But it is going to be hard to choose one. I know I'm going to feel happy for one that wins and feel bad for the one who doesn't. But Trayer, who also still has a chance, if he wins this week, he could put himself right up there. Oh yeah, I copied the link but never shared the damn thing. That would help. And I would like to put out a side congratulations to Luzi, who won the F6 championship last night in the division I race in. He joined the league after missing the first 4 races, I believe. 4 or 5 races, and he put together a hell of a run of podiums with one DNF in the middle. And he earned it. He had a deficit. Ow, just bit my lip. He had a deficit when he joined the league, but he overcame it, put together some solid finishes, and congratulations to him. Put in the GT Sport chat since most of these guys are in GT Sport as well. Oh, Betrayer pulls it into the pits. We'll go on board with Simo, who will probably spin because I'm on board with him. Nope. Haig's on the softs. Oh yeah, let me bring that up. I forgot to do that. Haig improves by 1/10.5. And he slows down. So he'll be on his in lap now. Go on cheater here. Hulk still has a half a second lead over Game Freaker as the Williams, again, are 1-2. They've had a really good battle all season between teammates. Oh no. Oh, save it. Good save, cheater. Good save. Ross is disqualified. Huh. Well, now we know who will be starting on the fresh tires. Alright, that's Sector 3. Oh, Ross Ross might be at the end of the pit or something. Like he stopped to let somebody by and then it disqualified him. Because I know Ross is not dirty. Go on board with Hulk here in the C. Huh. The car looks like it's been cleared away already. Surely Lordy Boy's coming in here. That's a lot of laps on the supers. Alright, Lars is in. Oh. Yeah, Lori's definitely in. Yeah. Go on board with Joseph, who has 3 podiums in 3 races since he's joined. Try not to think about it, Game Freaker. You know, just go out and treat it like a normal race. Good results don't come when you try to do something. Like last week at Singapore, I tried to get to the end of the race because I wasn't comfortable with the car and I hit the wall. Yeah, just race the track, have fun, and hopefully you'll be one of the 3 or 4 guys fighting for the title next week. Yeah, Hulk is, yeah. And that was his, banker lap, too. Go to this camera angle here, as he comes around the, I don't know what to call that, dog leg, I guess? Oh, that was his out lap. We'll go on board with Hulk, because I know he's on an actual lap right now. Hulk carrying some good speed through that section here. I had to lift every time through there last night. Oh, this is looking like a good lap from Hulk. Good enough to pit. I'm going on board with Grumpy. Grumpy was second in the point standings currently. Well, before the race starts, since the live scoring's gonna have where they are in qualifying. $108.2 for Grumpy, it'll put him 6th. Putting Game Freaker in a Mercedes sandwich. Lordy has retired. Going board with Betrayer here as he's on his out lap. Hello, Venom. Welcome. Where did I put my water bottle? Oh no. Yeah, low turnout tonight. And it's good that the AOR race was good. You said the last few have been really good, so it's good to see. It's good for the commentator's point of view to have a good race to watch. Alright, Betrayer, let's see what you got here, sir. Throw that car up in like 3rd or 4th. Give yourself a good chance for the race. Yeah, low turnout tonight, so everybody's pretty much going to get points except for one person. Which, you know, some of the guys that need the top guys to do bad tonight, now they need a DNF, not just a finish outside the top 10. Hello, Aaron. According to Leon, there's an even smaller turnout for F5. He said he's not even going to stream it. All right, let's see what Betrayer's got as he comes to the line here. And Betrayer will go second fastest. 2/10 off of Hulkenberger. A very nice lap, Betrayer. No, Cliffy, I think he needs to cool down. Something happened in his race today, and he's not very happy right now. Let's see. I'll have to go to the website for that. Hold on. Because the live scoring thing has where they are right now in qualifying with the points added to it. So let's take a look here. F4, load please, thank you. Race results. Driver standings. Oh god, I forgot how small this table is. You're killing me, Grumps. I have to zoom this to 500% just to see it on my laptop. And Scrumpy has 64. Game Freaker and Betrayer both have 58. So those two have been eliminated from the championship. So it's down to Hulkenberger, Grumpy, Game Freaker. So the only championship scenario tonight is Hulkenberger scoring 8 more points than Grumpy. Betrayer has retired. Go aboard with Simo. Haig is retired. Haig mentioned in the chat he's not very happy with his pace right now. Yeah, I agree. When there's nothing to really race for, people don't want to show up. Like, in F6, the championship was decided last night. I don't expect more than 10 cars next Saturday. I might score points. Hey. Last night was so embarrassing. I got a switchback put on me by an AI car. That's how bad my race went last night. Hey, Fro. I know, it's an 11 race calendar with 2 races that Germany hadn't been done in a while and France had never been done before, so it's not like it's the same old tracks all over again. Alright, go on board with Game Freaker. Game Freaker, who leads the division in poles this season. He had 4 or 5 in a row at one point. Alright, Grumpy will be starting, currently be starting 6th. 2 thousandths off of Lordy Boy. Hulkenberger improves to 7.4. So, as of right now, if they were to finish where they are starting, Hulk would be the champion. Got aboard Cheater here. He's coming through the final bend of the track. 107.8, it looks like. I don't know where that put him. Third. Not bad from Cheater. He's had a lot of bad luck this season, so starting third is going to be good for him. Hey, I miss seeing you in that Ford, Venom. I miss Aaron. I miss Venom. Who else was here last season that's not here anymore? Oh, Boy with No Face. It was fun watching all them guys going against each other. Well, we got Hulk on pole with a 7-4. Lars in second with a 7-7. Then you got Cheater. Just edging Game Freaker out for third. Betrayer in fifth. Joseph in sixth. Lordy Boy in seventh. Grumpy in eighth. Simo in ninth. Haig in 10th. And Russ, who got disqualified somehow. Alright, so mass disconnection. So, just like F6 last night, we will have a restart tonight. What was it? F3 on 2017 had a was that Brazil or Baku? They had the race that got canceled. Yeah, Lordy's racing Big C. He was 7th, I believe, in qualifying. 7th or 8th. We are having a restart currently. Everybody's lobby crapped out. I agree with Game Freaker in the chat. Or the F4 chat, should I say. Grumpy P8. So, does anybody in the chat have a favorite Brazil memory from watching a league race or their personal league race experience? Oh, Simo with a screenshot for the grid. Good thinking there, Simo. Ah, nice, Aaron. Young Phil, I'm waiting to finish in front of you. Well, do you really expect any bad trash talking between them from? They're good friends. It's going to be sad to see one of them not win, though. They both put up a hell of a fight so far this season, and Grumpy's led it almost the whole way. And until last week, they both had no win, so now Hulk has the tiebreaker if they tie. That's a tough call, Game Freaker. I one stop last night because I started on the mediums. Oh, there's the invitation from Grumps. Yeah, exactly. Let's see what the live point standings say anyway. Well, where they are starting right now, Hulk would have a 21-point lead. So he's champion right now. But we have to get to the end of the race. But second to fifth is separated by 4 points currently. Oh, and with Shoaib scoring 2 points last season, or last race, sorry, he will not go pointless like Miles did last season in F4. It took Gaming Alamanda to come in as a sub to get points for Haas last season. Yeah, the Singapore race last season was a table turner. Aaron, I believe, had a 4 or 6 point lead going into it, and boy with no face DNF'd, and Aaron won the race, and that blew that championship wide open. In the F4 chat, Cheater just said he confused the game by qualifying third, so it crashed. It's been that kind of season, Cheater. Keep your head up, man. He was an innocent bystander at Spa when Blue Mosquito spawned. Yes, sir. And I remember you were happy to give up that seat for Russia because you didn't want to do Russia. No, wait. Not Russia. Malaysia? It was one of the last 2 races you didn't want to do. He's like, go ahead, Taffy, take the seat. Hey, Malam. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, that's right. It was Russia because at the end of the race the week before, you're like deleting the game and done with this. But you still had to do comms for F1. So they will be doing custom weather. It will still be a dry race. 2 clear, 1 overcast for the boxes. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for being patient while they sort out the restart. Now talk about mind games, Aaron. And hopefully everybody remembers to reload their setups. It's like I hit clear, but I think the game meant clear the track of all rubber. Oh, that happened to my teammate last night. He got booted on the formation lap after we already had a restart, so we just said, keep going. And I could not pass him last night. He was an AI the whole race, and I was stuck behind him for like 16 laps, and I finally get past him, and he does a switchback on me. I almost just rage quit that moment. Yep, there it is. Grid is sorted, same setups, and top 10 are on the same tires you qualified on. But they all know that already. The only person that gets to choose his tires will be Ross, since he got DQ'd in quali. I expect him to probably start on the softs. DDoS. I've only seen streamers get DDoS like during a Fortnite match or in Destiny when they have like the competitive tournaments. Alright, everybody's getting their setups ready. Getting the correct tires on, adjusting the fuel loads. I like how oh no, that is every garage. Every garage has a wing waiting. It's like they know there's going to be lap 1 carnage. The game could predict it already. Yes, you do, Haig. Yes, you do. I believe you were the only one that qualified on the softs. It's going to be interesting to see who tries to one-stop supers to mediums or who's going to two-stop. Which I assume would be super softs, I think. Super soft supers? I forgot. I mean, everybody's starting on fresh tires now. When we had our restart last night, the guys were doing 14 or 15 laps on the supers, so they could comfortably make it to the mediums. Alright, here we go with the formation lap. Tires, yep, that is correct. Everybody is on supers, Haig on the softs, Ross starting on the mediums. So Ross is looking to go deep into the race before he makes his stop to the supers. Oh, Grumpy and Simo teammates disqualified. Yeah, Haig and Ross will definitely be traffic that they get stuck behind. As they come through the final sector here, do you think Hulk will yell something out of his car as he passes Grumpy's that's already on the grid? One last mind game before the race starts. All right. As Ross pulls up to the line, that's all 11 drivers all ready to go. Yellow in Sector 3, oh no. 5 red lights. And here we go. Lots of tire smoke. And Hulk will lead him down into turn 1. Nice little battle in the mid-pack here. Kind of looks like a NASCAR start where everybody stays double wide. Grumpy on the outside, the Game Freaker, as we look on from Lordy Boy, who will... Oh! Did Grumpy lose any wing there? Nope. So Lordy Boy will get by Grumpy, dropping him into 8th position. Oh, Grumpy with a move on Lordy Boy on the inside. Hanging tough on the outside, and Grumpy will get the move done. And Hulk will lead lap 1. That's an interesting camera angle. Too bad you can't see shit. Grumpy on the outside. Oh. Little contact there after the lockup. Lordy put... Oh! Contact between Grumpy and Game Freaker there as Game Freaker just shoved off into the grass. Oh no, Lordy! Oh! Game Freaker is retired. He's one of the championship contenders. And hello, Cobble. And Hulk's just pulling away from Lars, too. Joseph currently in 5th, who has finished 3rd, 3rd, and 3rd in his 3 races with F4. Lars looked like he had a moment there. And I forgot to turn that notification off, as apparently my brother is online. That's nice. Oh no, you forgot to put your setup on? Ah, jeez. Cheater Lars battling for second. Cheater moves into second. Lars looking to come back here. Lars opens up DRS. Betrayer opens up DRS. 3 wide, perhaps? No. Betrayer with his 200 years of experience, as Venom would say. I agree. We'll take a peek at Hulk as he's, yeah. He's gapping it. He's just got to focus on what's in front of him track-wise and not think about anything else. But Cheater taking a look at Lars again. Oh, little contact. It's going to be a drag race. Betrayer will have DRS here. He's kind of stuck because that track is not wide enough, and he had a run, but can't do anything with two cars side by side in front of you. Oh, no! Oh, no. And Lars. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Can you say Grumpy's driving... what's the word I'm looking for? He's panicking. He's trying to get as fast as he can through the field. It's not the word I'm looking for, though. Do you blame him, Big C? Would this be Hulk's first championship across any division? That's a nice view. It's like taunting Joseph, come get me. And there goes Joseph. Into third. 3 must be Joseph's favorite number, because he's finished third in all the races he's been in. And Hulk, after the contact between Cheater and Lars, Hulk now has a 5-second lead. And as we know, there is no rain or anything coming to change, like, strategies up or anything, so... Well, while this is playing out, we'll go down to Simo and Haig. And Haig's probably going to hate me. Or, not Haig, sorry. Simo will hate me. So Betrayer's in the pit. And Betrayer has no left wing. I don't recall that happening. Simo is also low on fuel. What you doing, Simo? You forgot to put fuel in the car before the race started? Oh, this battle's starting to get closer up here. And hi, Aaron. Welcome. So Joseph will have the DRS here. He's got a good run on Cheaters. They head on at the turn 1 with a bad camera angle. And Joseph into second. Lars and Ross battling side by side. Lordy Boy has given up, I believe. Did you rework all the math there? Is Blizzard still going to be the 1 day younger champion? Lordy Boy is left. Oh, that is cool. You can see the cars down on the bottom part of the track. Go back on board with Simo here. Yeah, Blizzard's too consistent. Unless he has an accident with somebody. I don't see that happening. Blizzard's a hell of a driver. Well deserved if he wins tomorrow. I'll have to watch it back after I get back from my family function, since tomorrow's my grandfather's 100th birthday. So I won't be able to do the comms. Yeah, that Canada one was crazy, Game Freaker. Joseph and Hulk appear to be about the same pace, since that lead is pretty steady around 5. Yeah, well, thank you. My grandfather actually passed away in 2004, but we're doing a family dinner thing to celebrate his 100th birthday tomorrow. Gonna go to the cemetery and lay out some flowers, then go have a nice family get together. So Simo getting by Haig. What will Haig do now? You ask and you shall receive, Aaron. Yeah, thanks, Aaron. So Grumpy, man on a mission, trying to make sure this title fight goes to next week. He's gonna have a run on Cheater here. Ooh, he backs off. Surely he'll get him here on the DRS. Yeah, he's got a good run already. And there's the DRS. Drag race. And Grumpy into third, it appears. Oh. Cheater. Don't know if he was forced a little wide there, but he went a little wide. Hey, sometimes it just falls that way for him. You know, you have a solid season where you're consistent, then you get to a few tracks you like and you win them. That's only better. Cheater having a great run today. After all the bad luck he's had this season, he deserves being up front here. Alright, Cheater's got DRS. And he has a run. Grumpy goes defensive. Nice camera angle. Cheater on the outside. Grumpy closes that off really quick. He just may. Because he's about 8 seconds behind right now. And for title purposes, Hulk has 1 win, Grumpy has none. So Grumpy does need to get into the win column. Hi, Bugatti. You really are all or nothing this season, huh? It's either you win or you DNF. Alright, so everybody's pitting. Cheater stays out. Obviously, Ross stays out because he started on the mediums. He could go probably another 8 laps or so. take a look. Hulk will come out in 5th in clean air. So Hulk is kind of where he wants to be right now. He's got the clean air. He'll probably catch Haig. He got to make quick work of Haig, but everybody else will pit before he gets to them, I believe. All right, Cheater's gonna pit, I believe. Yes, he will. Ross will inherit the lead. Simo will be in. Haig stays out because the softs could probably go a couple more laps. Simo speeding in the pits. Hulk has actually pulled out to a 7-second gap on Joseph. Well, speaking of battles, we'll go on board with Cheater here. Who, I don't know how he ended up behind everybody here. Grumpy, fastest lap of the race, but that's not a surprise considering he's on the supers. And a penalty for Grumpy. Now he's being really aggressive. Why do we get crap camera angles? Why? Alright. Hulk will be in DRS range of Haig this time. Can you get him into turn 1? Haig. Oh, I thought Haig was going to pit. He was kind of sticking to the inside line. Hulk around the outside. And Haig doesn't put up a fight. Haig respecting the championship. But will Haig come back at him? Nope. Joseph has taken a second off of the gap that he had between him and Hulk. Cheater might have something for Lars here. Oh, he's already got the run before DRS. So Cheater Cheater moves up into 7th. Yes, make sure everybody tunes into that F7 race. It's a 1v1, basically. Gaming Alamanda versus Jaru, or however you pronounce that name. I have a feeling Jaru is going to be in F4 next season, maybe F3. So I gotta get used to saying that name in case he's in F4. Yeah. Joru's really fast. Other than a few mistakes with the DNFs and the one race he missed. Jororu. And you also took advantage of the race he missed. I believe it was Canada and you won, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. So Hulk now inherits the lead. Joseph all over Haig here. Why do we get this as a camera angle? That's actually really impressive. Canada is a very hard track not to get a penalty at. I mean, for some of us it's easy because we don't drive fast enough to get penalties, but... Alright, Betrayer's into pit. As he will likely go to the softs here. Although the supers might make it to the end. Grumpy is now catching Haig. Grumpy is going to be really mad if Haig holds him up because he let Hulk through. But with Grumpy's also going to have to pit again too, so he's got to get by him quick and then do what he needs to do for his last pit stop. Alright, I'm going to leave this battle here for a second. I'm going to mute my mic. I need to get my water bottle across the room. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. So, Grumpy did get the job done pretty quickly. Ross getting by Lars as they head into turn 1. So Ross up into 5th. Lars with the DRS though. Oh, hey. Mediums from there? Ooh. Well, Oh, there's no gaps. We'll just we'll go on board with the championship leader. If they are to finish where they are right now, Hulk has a 15-point lead over Grumpy. So if Hulk wins, Grumpy needs to finish third or higher to force next week. If Hulk wins the championship tonight, I'm going to be scared to see how many people show up next week. Oh, you guys should make a PSGL documentary called Old Dogs. You can have like all the stats and stuff you guys were listing off the other day on Twitter when I was asking about the history. Actually, that probably could be a lot of fun. Crash Team Racing. Actually, it'd be pretty fun to get a Mario Kart League going, too. For everybody who has a Switch. I don't know how many people do. Alright, Ross on the outside of Cheater as he moves up in fourth. Yeah, I agree with Big C there. You make your own luck. You put the car where it needs to be at the right time. You don't do anything dodgy or anything, and, you know, good things will happen. So Hulk's still got a 7-second lead. Joseph is on the softer compound, but by the time he gets there, the softs will be dead. And Grumpy's in the pit. And if Hulkenberger does win this championship, I am interviewing him last just to make him that much longer. Or make him wait that much longer for his championship interview. Hey, Praga. Happy birthday, sir. Hope you're having a good birthday celebration today. Alright, we'll go on board with Grumpy here. Let's see how he works through the field. It's going to be Haig up first, and then he's got 13 seconds to Lars, with only 12 laps to go. So the two-stop might be his downfall, or you never know. Oh, this doesn't look like this move's going to take very long. Grumpy easily around the outside. Much better grip on the fresher tires. And Joseph's in the pit. Oh, and Joseph's on the supers. That's going to put a wrench into Grumpy's plans. The question is, can Cheater hold off Joseph after he catches up? I have never actually talked to Cheater before. It'd be nice to get a podium interview with him. Oh yeah, speaking of Hulk's internet, last season at Monza, he lagged out with wing damage, and the CPU pit 13 times for him without repairing the wing. Cheater don't have a mic? Jesus. Would it make me a bad guy to invite Grumpy into the podium interview if he doesn't hold the championship the next season to ask him about his strategy? That make me a bad person? I'm actually surprised Ross isn't pulling away on the. He's on fresher, softer tires. But staying in DRS range does help a lot. I'd invite Lars into the thing as well to, as the admin, congratulate him on running a successful season in the league. But he never comes to the damn podium interviews either, so. The Silent Assassins. AMS started the trend. Grumpy with another penalty. That's 6 seconds now. So technically, that would put him down to 8th. Pending what the other guys have. Oh, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Grumpy was driving desperate at the beginning of the race. That's the word. And he's driving desperate now, getting penalties. And I could just imagine being in a championship fight, which I'll never be, and seeing nothing but clean air in front of you when you know you need to pass cars has got to be a helpless feeling. Hulk Hogan's names. Actually, it can't be because he's not a real American. Simo speeding in the pit lane. Obviously, he's going out for fastest lap. The most penalties in the history of the organization. Speaking of penalties, Froome leading with 2 laps to go at GT Sport Brazil on Wednesday decided he was going to cut corners 1, 2, and 3 to get a 7-second penalty to lose the race. Ow. Oh, if that wasn't a cut, then, you know, my wheel didn't totally fall off last week at Singapore either. I thought you were vaping. The car just went straight on. Haig with a penalty. That will help Grumpy out a bit. Cheater with a run and a horrible camera angle. And we're going to have a drag race down the DRS zone, which Cheater will have the DRS still. He will get the position and move up into second. Yeah, Hulk is, yeah. He set the tone in qualifying and, he drove his race. Like I said at the beginning, all he had to do was focus what was on in front of him, not worry about the points. And being out in front as the leader put all the pressure on Grumpy. Yeah, Ross would have moved. But Cheater defends well. Ross will have DRS here, so we'll go on board with him. Cheater goes defensive. Ross with a run to the outside, and that's a horrible camera angle. And Cheater closes it off. See, he's got like the best and worst name you could have on here. Cause that's classic to be in a competitive league and have a name as Cheater, but it also feels like you're being like a derogatory comment toward him, calling him a cheater. I was just gonna ask that, Venom. I thought he won like 2 or 3 seasons ago, because it was when I first started watching PSGL he won. Lars is 24 laps on those mediums. I think my favorite part of that Frizzo bottle was the video gaming Alamonda made with the Titanic music. That's just priceless. Cheater's pulling away from Ross. On board with Betrayer here. And Grumpy into the pits. Putting the nail in the... Well, Terry was done, but puts the nail in the coffin of the championship run. I'm afraid to interview him, Aaron. He may not ask me back to be a comms next season. Well, I know we have a battle here for 6th, but Hulk has started the last lap. Let's go on board with the soon-to-be PSGL F4 champion as he navigates through the 2nd sector of the final lap. And Betrayer has Oh, of course, because I'm not watching the battle. Ugh. My bad for missing that. Here comes Hulk for the final time up the front stretch. And here is your PSGL F4 champion, Hulkenberger. And that was a bad voice crack. Cheater will come home in 2nd with clearly, by far, his best finish of the season. Ross in 2nd. Or sorry, Ross in 3rd. Joseph in 3rd. So Joseph has now finished 3rd in all 4 PSGL races he's been in. And here comes Grumpy. A very, very grumpy Mr. Grumpy. It was a hell of a fight, Grumpy. Don't hang your head, man. And there it is. The Williams will have a champion. And I haven't been watching F1 for long, so Gaming Elamanda or Big C or somebody, let me know last time Williams won a championship. Oh, I will, Aaron, I will. I'm kind of tired now. Final results. Hulkenberger with the win. Cheater in 2nd. Joseph in 3rd. Ross in 4th. Lars in 5th. Haig in 6th. Grumpy in 7th. With interesting three-stop strategy. Betrayer in 8th with a DNF, but he'll get his points because it was the last lap. Simo in 9th. Lordy Boy DNF'd. Game Freaker DNF. So Hulk, Cheater don't have a mic, so it's Hulk and Joseph coming into the parties. And yes, there will be interviews, Joe, before you ask. Alright, so... There's Hulk. There's Joseph. If he yells at me, Aaron, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, he's not even signed on as online. Well, I'll still send him an invite and see what happens. Oh wait, so I'm looking for Grumpy, not Mr. Grumpy. I'm stupid. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I kind of figured they would. I mean, I was on that battle for a while, and then I saw he started the last lap. Oh, the champ is here.
Play the John Cena theme.
Well, they couldn't decide whether to play "We Are the Champions" or Hulk Hogan's theme song for when you came in.
Well, I'm not an American, so that might be a bit of an issue. But
That's exactly what I said. I did invite Grumpy. I don't know if he'll come. But, we'll let the champion wait. We're going to interview Joseph first. That's what you get. So, Joseph, with his 4th race in PSGL F4, and I believe it's the 4th time he's finished 3rd, so consistency. How do you feel about today's race, Joseph?
That was tough. Very, very tough. I was surprised at the amount of people that tried the one stop. And by the end of it, my tires were shredded, so I don't know how those guys did it.
I think with the restart and everybody starting on the fresh tires, it kind of made it an easier decision to try the one stop rather than the two, because you didn't have the 2 or 3 laps or whatever on the supers. So
Yeah, true. Very tough.
Well, I guess Grumpy's not coming in, but
Can't really blame him.
Yeah, I kind of felt guilty inviting him, but Aaron wanted him to come in. But congratulations to Grumpy on a hell of a season he had up to this point. He had some bad luck the last couple weeks, but he went down swinging. And keep your head up, Grumpy. You'll get him again next year. So now we head to Hulk, who is the new PSGL F4 champion, and you won pole and you ran away with the race. So I'm not going to ask any boring questions about that. Aaron wanted to know, how does it feel to be the person to succeed him as the new F4 champion?
Well, I'm sure he knows that if he'd stuck around in the 4th for another season, he'd have probably walked away with it again. But yeah, it's nice. It's something I've been going for pretty much since I joined the site. Came very close a few years ago, failed, and then I haven't really managed to challenge again. But yeah, managed to do it this year. It's completely surprised, really, after the first race when I felt I was completely off the pace. Yeah, I'm just very happy with the season as a whole. I'm not sure if Evan fancies coming back to try and taking the crown back off me, but if he does, then he's free to try. He'll probably do it. But
I remember early in the season when you got a podium at, I believe it was Britain, where you said you didn't feel like you deserved it because you didn't have the pace that day, but you got it on penalties or something. Knowing what you do now that you're a champion, like what changed from the mindset of the whole season? Because back then you didn't feel like you could compete, and now you've solid finish after solid finish, and you ended with 2 wins back to back to clinch the title. So it's like, what changed with the mindset through the season?
well, in all honesty, it was probably after even when we went into the break, when we had the 2-week break, I didn't feel that I had the pace to win. I was joint top of the standings, but I still, with neither me or Wimpy had won a race, and ultimately we didn't feel that we were the quickest drivers, and we didn't feel that we'd be able to maintain a title challenge. But I think there's a probably change that probably Spa, when it came after a bad Hungary. That was the race where I felt, well, I can challenge with all of these people. On the day, none of them are faster than I am ultimately, and if I just put in enough work for it, I should be able to beat them. And yeah, then Singapore obviously happened, which is probably the toughest race I've ever done, and that completely changed the course of the season for me. I was miles behind before, and then all of a sudden I've got a big lead. So yeah, it was. I'd say Spa was the turning point.
I'd agree with that. I mean, a hell of a second half of the season from you, and definitely deserving of the championship. Congratulations again, Hulk.
Thank you very much.
All right, and I know there's one more race, but I'd like to give a shout out to Lars, Grumpy, and Hulk for putting together a hell of a season in F4. It's been fun to commentate every race and be a part of the chat. It's been a successful season all in all. And, thank you guys for putting together a good show every week for everyone to watch. And, yeah, so that will be it for tonight. Tomorrow, a chance for another championship decider in F1 on Gaming Alamanda's channel, as Blizzard is going for his first championship, and he could beat Ash by 1 day in becoming the youngest champion ever in PSGL F1. So make sure everybody tunes in to Gaming Alamanda tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time to check that out. And that'll be it for me for this week. I'll be on Wednesday again with GT Sport, and I will see you at 8 p.m. then. Everyone take care and have a good week, and stay safe.